So I was struggling to find the perfect place to film, but I'm finally getting around to filming my university experience because 2 girls asked me to do it, and I was like, yeah, why not? So I got my book so I don't forget what I need to talk about, and let's get into it. So if you guys don't know, I go to Carleton. I'm in communication and media studies undergrad. Yeah, pretty much that's it. My first year was pretty great. Like, I enjoyed myself. Like, it was stressful, but like, what isn't? And yeah, so let's get into, like, there's just like, I think about like 15 things I wrote down. It's not that much. It's not that much. But yeah, like, first of all, I think like Carleton like gives a lot of help, like from your professors to your TA. Obviously, like, me as a person, I don't like talking to professors. I get nervous. I'll probably break out of that shell because, like, obviously you want to know your professor, especially in your program, but I don't know, that's just an assumption. But yeah, you have TAs if your class offers a TA. Most of my classes this year I had TAs. Yeah, so you can talk to your TAs. There's writing services. There's like pass for classes that have high fail rates, I think. Don't count my word for it, but there's pass sessions where you can go for extra help. I did that for communications because they had that. Sociology, I did that too, but I went a couple times, like, when there were assignments I needed help with. Like, but yeah, it's just know that there's a bare help. Like, they are giving you help, take it and use it. You are paying money to go there and just use it, you know? And then 2, I mean, if you live in Canada, you know it's hella cold. Ottawa's hella cold. Thank God, if you live on res, there's tunnels. That was a great thing, let me tell you, because trust, there was one day I had a social midterm and I woke up late and it was raining out, hailing outside. Like, it was like freezing rain outside. I was not about to run through that freezing rain to make it to that midterm, so the tunnels, you know. Res, if you guys want me to talk about res, there's a video, my previous vlog, I did like a dorm tour when I was moving, so you can check that out. The food being like, eh. I had great roommates. We're still good friends to this day. Obviously, I'm living with them now in this place. Yeah, I think I really lucked out. All 4 of us, my canmates and my roommate, we all lucked out. Like, cause literally they're my only friends. When I mean it, they're my only amigas. The cat food, like the first 2 weeks, I'm blown away. Amazing food, and then after it's like, you know, you get in the routine of eating the same thing, and it's like, I can't do it anymore. Some days, like, I don't eat a lot of beef, and I found there's a lot of beef. I don't eat pork. A lot of pork in the cat. So I don't know. I guess there are halal options, but most of the time I just noticed. That was something I noticed. I don't know if that caters to you guys. I'm gonna talk my program too. I love my program. Like, I think it's definitely for me, like, it definitely fits me. Class was a bit boring, but this semester, the winter semester, I really loved it. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I did, and I'm excited. Hope I still continue to like it. Stay tuned. Ships. I lucked out because my roommates are like honestly, I would call them my best friends. I got really close with them, but other than that, if I was not living with them, I would have no friends. A dead ass. Like, I know, like, I have a couple friends in like my program, but that's about it. Like, I don't see them on a daily basis because they don't live on campus. I was okay. I never get homesick. I'm actually, like, I'm a pretty chill person. I was fine. I just got a bit lonely sometimes because it's like you're in a new environment, new friendships, but obviously that wore off. So that will wear off. If you're someone who gets homesick, trust me, you'll be okay, because this second semester I got really homesick. Like, I would just like be like, I just want to be home. Like, I miss my mom. Yes, that was me. Your readings early, trust me, you will pray, you will thank yourself that you did your readings early when finals roll around. I'm just dropping that right there. Oh, and finals too, another thing. Finals are exams. You always do finals. You always take an exam somewhere, somehow, driving, whatever, you take an exam. The conditions of the finals, like, I don't know. In high school, like, it's obviously everyone you know, you've been in the class together, so it's fine. But this one is just like, it's intense because there's different finals going on. It's like proctors everywhere, and like you hear like, it's so dead silent that like you hear everyone's footsteps, and like it's at my first final, comms last semester, was so nerve-wracking, but you know, we make it through. I think after like the first semester you'll get used to it. After the first final you get used to it and everything, so don't stress. That's just my advice, even though it's stressful. So I mean, that's kind of redundant, but pan out how it should pan out. And books. So books, what? I'm no engineer, so my books are not $300 to $400. I just bought the used books because like, why do I need a new book? This semester for comms, my friend and I, we split the book together. So when she needed it, we split the price, so it was like $90 and we paid $45 each. So when she needed the book, she'll take it. If I need the book, I'll have it, you know, saves money. I just bought used books. I bought, for history, I took a modern Africa class this semester. Let me tell you, I really only used one book, but like I really only truly used one book. It was a really good book, but then the other two books I got on Amazon, they were useful, but like I didn't need to buy them. So engage if you need the book or not by like the second week and stuff. I was blessed, like this semester, like 2 of my classes, the readings were online, so I didn't have to buy books, so you know, bless up. But yeah, oh, and classes. So me and my scheduling, I made sure I was able to tailor my classes so that I wasn't too stressed out. So last semester I took 4 classes each semester. So last semester I had Mondays and Fridays off, and this semester I had Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays off. Tell me how I finessed that. Don't ask me. Honestly, if I'm being very serious, I picked electives based on the days that I wanted to do them and the ones that interested me. So like religion and gender was Tuesdays and Thursdays, which was perfect for me because I have Mondays and Fridays off. So it fit right into my schedule, and I really enjoyed the class. Like it wasn't just like I was picking because it fit how I wanted my schedule to be. It's because I was actually interested in the class and it fell perfectly in my schedule. Because I'm not gonna kill myself with having class every day, let me tell you that. No, I'm sorry. I did that in high school, I didn't want to do it. So last semester, I don't know how I managed to get Mondays and Fridays off, but I did. So I had class Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays last semester, yeah. And also just be careful not to get like classes that are like 3 hours long. Some people can do it, I did it, so I mean, but classes that are 3 hours long, and forgot my train of thought. Yeah, so classes that are 3 hours long that meet once a week, because let me tell you, so like you think, oh yeah, just once a week, 3 hours. Those 3 hours will go as slow as water, like dripping out of the pipe. You'll be looking at your phone and you'll be like, it's only been 10 minutes? I feel like I've been here for hours. So Modern Africa, like this semester I took Modern Africa, it was a night class. Oh, and the thing about night classes, if you can't do night classes, don't do them. I took psych and I dropped it because I knew I wouldn't be able to focus, and it would just bring my GPA down. You know, I'm not trying to bring my GPA down. We're not trying to do that. So I dropped it. But I still kept the Modern Africa. It was 6:05 till 8:55. That's basically 6 to 9 to me. That's a long class. Let me tell you, I went to this class probably like every other week because my friend and I, we were in the same floor, so we switched classes. So he would go 1 week, I'd go 1 week, and would exchange notes. Because let me tell you, that class was brutal. Going for 3 hours. I had a seminar last semester. It was really good. That's where I made most of my friends. Like, yeah, also if you can get into like a seminars, small classes that are in your program, try doing that, because that's where you'll meet a lot of people in your program, and like you become closer to people who are, when you're in smaller classes. If it's a big lecture, you probably only know the person sitting next to you. And so yeah, so classes and scheduling, you have until even the last day of classes to drop your class if you're failing, let me tell you. So don't worry. If you feel like you can't do it, just drop it before finals come, before you kill yourself. I dropped psych like the second or third week this semester, second or third week, and I just dropped it, picked an online course. Which brings me to my another point, online courses. If you don't need to, don't take it. At least for me, I found it like, so the online class, you watch the online videos and then tests are online, everything's online. You don't have to show up to class except show up to the final on the day, write it, and that's it. But I found that like I really struggled with the online class. It's just, I think, you know, you become very complacent. Like you're like, oh yeah, I can do that later. I try to like keep up with it every week, obviously, but sometimes like I'd miss like 3 lectures and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll watch it back to back this weekend. You don't want to watch 3 hours of a lecture back to back. No, you don't. You really don't. If you don't have to take online, honestly, don't take it. It's like, it didn't work out for me. Maybe it will work out for you, but it didn't work out for me. Oh, and lastly, just be organized. Like, I'm very anal about how I like my notes and stuff. Just make sure you're on top of your shit, because no one's gonna baby you. You're on your own. Literally, Mr. Whoever is not gonna chase you to do your work. No, zero, simple. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, you're in charge. So just keep on, like, have a calendar. Right when you want to start an assignment, when you want to hand it in, when it's due, have that together so you know when things are due and you just don't fall apart. Partying, res is fun. Let me tell you, res is fun. Like, it's just nice having people there and like you can get together, chill, you know. Ottawa is a pretty chill city. If you're not, I'm not from here, so I'm now getting used to it. It's more of like it's chill city, not like Toronto. It's nice to be in the city whilst, like, in a city like this whilst you're learning. It's not like too chaotic, but it's not too like, you know. But yeah, but it's cold. It's cold, cold, cold. So prepare your Canada Goose, your Moose Knuckle, your North Face, your Patagonia, and pack it with you. I thoroughly enjoyed my first year at Carleton. We had a strike going on whilst we were here, but it was okay. We really thought the strike would cancel finals, but they played us. On coming, you should definitely come. I think you'll enjoy yourself. And again, if your program's not working for you, change it. You can always change it, or like leave and go do something else. Bare people left and like they're happier. Like, you can't, honestly, if you're not happy in the place that you are, you're not gonna succeed. Like, I feel like there's a correlation with that. So if you have any questions, I'll leave like my stuff down below in the description box. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It was fun, like remembering like all this stuff. Summer is finally here, quote unquote. It's like 9 degrees outside, but there's sun, so we gotta be grateful. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.